We're gonna do the Eagles Falls Trail. I think it's about 3 miles. We'll see how it is. Let's go. The rules also state no dogs allowed. It's like, what? No pets? That's what we gotta do. We gotta follow the rules. There's the pour over of the falls. Just coming from that way, up some steps, up a hill. It's not much of a clearing yet for the falls. But with the rock ledge behind me creating quite a echo of the waterfall noise. Imagine when the water was really flowing, it would go all the way up to the fence line over there. Yesterday exploring, I seen how rock steps all got moved away just from the great flood they had last year. Imagine it's from last year. Try to find out more information. That's bizarre, the growth on that tree. Look at that. I'll have to go check that out. You have to climb up on this rock to get that vantage point of the falls. We'll see if there's any better vantage points down the trail. Strangest thing I've ever seen. Fortunately, the tree fell. Quite the growth. Continuing on upward. I think we're going to go to the George Overlook. Imagine the trees will be in the way, but we'll go check it out. Here's the George Overlook. Let's see what we can see. You can't see the falls, you can hear them. Not a whole lot to see. Looks like there used to be a trail down here. We see posts going down the trail from the George Overlook. We've been descending down. There's a sign that says Eagle Falls that way. Continue on. Small stream that deposited into the river. Pretty cool. Here's the trail. On the outside of the fence where they don't want you to go, but you get a really good vantage point of the falls from here. Tours of the falls with the helicopter, unless they're looking for somebody that got hurt. Don't know. Eagles Falls is a descending trail down to the falls. Let's get on these old rickety looking handrail steps. The trail leads you through these rocks, painted orange so you can find your way, which is a good thing. Ladies and gentlemen, Eagles Falls. Pretty cool. Wonderful, a wonderful hike this is. I really enjoy this one. It's going to be a long way to get back up. Got to climb up the side there. See the beach over there. We were there yesterday. Me and Humphrey hiking along there. I think got to about there. We got to the end of the beach that started going down that stuff right there, and then we turned around, kind of ran out of time. There's the steps going up. I think I'm going to try to get onto these rocks out there and see what I see out there. Oh, already got a killer view of the waterfall from right here. Let's go out on top of that rock somehow. One of these. Looks cool. I made it out to the rocks, out to the end here, about as far as I can get. I think they got people fishing down there. Sure do. Let's do pan again. There's the beach that me and Humphrey were playing on, and the rocks. There's a tire stuck in a tree. Pretty much shows you how high that water was. Another 25 feet up. Amazing. Cumberland River. This is on the loop part of the hike. Get you down by the creek, whatever it's called. Eagle Creek, I guess. Pretty muddy. Definitely wouldn't want to do this when it was wet out. Gotta go on down that way. Walking through a trail of rhododendrons. Pretty neat. Still along the river for now. Eventually I think I gotta go up the mountain to get back to the car. There's still a long ways yet on this trail. Almost to the top, I think. Don't know if there's going to be another descend before I go back to the top. Some old wooden steps. Definitely reminds me of Shades State Park with their more challenging trails that are less used. This trail is definitely not used a whole lot, but it is magnificent hiking. Walking the loop, it's not bad. It's nothing super great. It's pretty cool around along the river. Now, descending down. Hopefully I don't have to go back up. Oh, that was a monster tree that fell down. Okay, where the loop meets back up with the main trail, there's a pine tree right in the way. So you have to walk around. I didn't really realize I was here at the junction. You can see there's the parking lot sign. A little creek we were following for a little bit there at the end. And their trail over there. Humphrey and I doing a little hiking. Yeah. And look, we're gonna get wet. Somehow we gotta get through there. I guess we go to the left of that. There's the Cumberland River right there. Yeah, this is like, wow. Quite the overhang here. Let me show you. It's huge. Pretty steep. All the flowers growing in there. That's where we just came from. And we're going to continue on down the river. All right, on this trail we got down to the Eagle Falls on the other side of the river. Nice little trek. We kind of got lost once. But yeah, there's people, everybody's making it through there. Look at that. I see them over there. Cool. Walking to the falls. Humphrey, what you think? What you think, Humphrey?
I should have brought my shirt.
No, you're cold, aren't you? Go on. Give me a run back and get it. Wow, you don't see much from here, but it looks pretty big. Let's see. There's another observation area down lower. I guess we're gonna head down to that. Hopefully that dog didn't go down there. We might have to do it later if he's down there. Wait till the dog gets out of there. We've got different viewing platforms. We'll check out that one first. Let's go swimming. Let's hurry, Humphrey. Let's go see it. What do we got? Oh, look at that. Beautiful. That's some mighty fine waterfall going on there. Cumberland Falls. Looks like they had another viewpoint that they got shut down for right now, under construction. In the meantime, we'll admire this view. Humphrey and I are going to walk down this way. Look, it's all wet right there. Water leaking down the side of the mountain here. We're going to go down the stairs, check it out. That's how we get down there. Cool. Should we go down? Check it out. No, you hate the metal stairs. All right, we're at the bottom. Let's see what we're gonna. Let's see what it is. It's a little muddy. Sticks everywhere from the Great Flood. I'm sure. Probably full of chiggers. Looks like oily water. Hearing something over here. It's like seawall has crashed down. Hearing more waterfall from up there. Yeah, here's the little stream going out to the river. But we can sunbathe down here in the Chiggerland. Chiggerland. Oh, climb on the rocks down there. Look at that. Let's go down to the water here. What are you seeing, Humphrey? What do you see, Humphrey? We should be able to run. Oh, you get sand in your eyes? Bummer. And there's the waterfall over there. I guess you could probably climb the rocks and get a better view if you really wanted to be daring. Those are the Eagle Falls, I believe. You're able to get out on some of these rocks to get closer view to it. There's the falls are down that way. All kinds of caves, little caves in there. There's some over here, and there's one over there that went under the rocks over there. Pretty close to the edge right here. Wow, look at that, the steps that were in the corner of a building there too. There are steps over there. We got to get to them. Humphrey, is that good water? Should be. That's bizarre how the steps got washed away from the great flood. Looks like there's a bunch of stuff right here. I think right there is where we need to go to. Humphrey's on his own way. This up here, look at it. This was all some concrete sidewalk through here that's all gone now. So we can go up here. Looks like the railing ends right here. We came down from there, those steps. So we came down, but you could keep going this way. All right, let's go back to the car.